everybody, it's Monday. It's time for some recovery yoga. Today we are going to need a block or two and a strap for some of these moves. Lots of really long holds today, so relax into it. And let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started. Happy Monday, happy time change. All right, we are going to start today in child's pose. So toes together, knees apart, forehead to the ground. Arms extended. Just relax into it. About 10 breaths here. Super long holds today. Give yourself a chance to decompress. See, I have my little buddy coming to help me. And coming on up. Hi, sweet kitten. Oh my goodness, I'm the yoga assistant today. All right, we are going to come up to all fours. Let's roll our shoulders a little bit, get some motion in there. Just throw the rest of the weekend off. It's Monday, it's time to refresh. And we're on all fours, and we're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg, tiger pose. And just hold a few seconds here. Maybe not 10 whole breaths. Whew, but breathe into the stomach. Whew, and release, opposite side. Hold. We're actually activating the glute with this one. Today we're going to work mostly on hamstrings and quads. Hi, baby. She doesn't like when I do core, but she likes when I do yoga. Sweet baby. Let's do that one more time. Opposite side. And just hold for a few breaths here. And other side. And release. Ooh, shoulder shrugs. Oh, other direction. Limbering up, just notice anything that's tight, anything that needs work. We're going to take that tiger pose now into the crunch position, so we're going to extend and in and hold that. Rounding the lower back. And release. Other side, extend and crunch. Hang on to it. And release. One more time, other side. Extend and crunch. Oh, I'm sorry. It was on her tail. And release, other side. Extend and release. Now she's going to be mad for hours. And release. Ooh. We're up into down dog. First down dog of the day. Pedal those feet. Reach that chest to the floor, hips high. Doesn't matter if you get your heels down. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Ooh. Let's lower down through a plank and down to the belly. A little bit of a cobra here. Just get that back warmed up and release. We're going to take our locust. So arms back, legs up, and just hold. Feel the breath in the belly. Three more breaths. And release. Woo. Coming back up to all fours. And to a seated position. We are going to leave our one knee bent back here. Bring the other knee up. We're going to stretch those quads. So this is level 1. See, I'm just stretching my quad right here. You can push on that. Push on the meat of your leg if you like. Sitting back straight. The next level is back here. Stretching that quad. If your knee is still flat on the ground, you can take it down lower to elbows or to hands all the way behind your head on the floor with your back laying on the floor. Whew, I think this is about it for me today. It's also a nice ankle stretch. A few breaths here at whatever level you're at, 1, 2, or 3. And coming up slowly. And back to both knees. Let's just even that out a little bit. Side to side. Rolling side to side. Hey, there you are. You're not mad at me anymore. So sorry. So sorry, baby. Cool. All right, other leg. So we're leaving the right leg bent now. Left knee up. If this is where you're at and that's comfortable and that's enough of a stretch, just stay right there. If you need to go to level 2, come back to level 2. Or onto your elbows, or flat onto your back, just depending on how flexible your leg is, but just making sure that your knee is on the ground. So if your knee comes up, that's too much. Stretching that quad. And also the ankle, it's a nice ankle stretch. Hi, baby. Hey, baby. I'm so sorry I stepped on your tail. Oh. 2 more breaths. And coming back up. Let's go both knees right now and back and forth. Just kind of even that up. Feel that in the ankles for sure. Woo! Ooh. Runner's lunge. Let's start with the left foot forward. There's 3 levels on this, of course. You can leave your knee down. Lean forward. We're stretching the quad on this side, the hamstring on this side. You can hold yourself up here. Start feeling it in the hip flexor area. When you're ready, you can pop up onto your toe and raise that back knee if you like. I'm going to stay right here with my knee down. And then the next level, I'm going to turn this way. The next level on this, you get your lunge, and then you bend your knee and grab your ankle, your foot, and we're stretching lunge here. You can use the wall for support. The main thing is to get that stretch in the quad. And release. And coming back down to both knees. Let's do a couple cat-cows and even that out. Whew. Whew. Excellent. Other foot forward for our runner's lunge. Left knee back, you can scooch it back. Stretching that quad on the left side, hamstring strength on the right. Hip flexor, breathe into that front hip area, feels good. Nice deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can draw that foot up and the knee up if you like. Stretch a little deeper. I'm going to leave my knee down. And then we're going to support against the wall. Hi, sweetie. And bend that knee. Let's see if we can get that on this side. Whew. And that's enough of that for today on that side. Grab that ankle if you can. Otherwise, just deepen that stretch. Each side of the body is completely different. So honor that in yourself and recognize when you should just stay where you're at. Breathe deep. And release. Coming back to all fours. Let's even that out with a little some cat-cows. Arch and bubble. Arch and round it out. Woo. And now we're going to take both knees bent and do that same thing that we did before, all three different levels, whatever level works for you, both quads at the same time. So this might be where you're at, or you might be able to come down here to level 2 or drop to your elbows for level 3. I'm going to stay right here. This is also stretching those ankles, flexing those joints, and the quads at the same time. Make sure those knees are locked onto the ground. Yeah, the longer you hold this, the more you'll feel it in the quads. Woo. And coming back up. Woo. We're going to take it to the side. Now we're going to bring that left foot back, grab that ankle, and do that quad stretch on the ground. This might be more accessible than grabbing the leg behind you during the runner's lunge. So this is also another way to do that. A little bit less stress on the kneecap. So if the kneecap bothered you at all on those, don't do those anymore. Just do it this way. Deep into the belly. 2 more breaths. And release. And let's roll to the other side. And bend that right leg up. Grab that right ankle. Stretch that quad. And release. Excellent. Now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to do a reverse tabletop. So we got arms behind us, Feet up here on the front. And we're just going to raise that center section up. Reverse tabletop. And just hold here. Let your head hang if you like. Oh, a little bit different stretch than usual. Feels good. And release. Nice. Easy seat for a second. Let's roll that neck around. You feel the pollen in the air already? It's lovely. It's glorious. Pollen equals flowers. And coming to standing. We're going to take a nice chair position. So feet hip width apart, arms overhead, and just sit down in your chair. This is a nice calf stretch. Also working the abs actually. Inner thighs, quads, hamstrings. Hold on to it. Two more breaths. Sit down a little deeper if you can. And release. Ooh. You can use something for support on the next one. I'm going to grab that ankle and do our quad stretch this direction. Opening the chest at the same time. Balance point on the right foot. And release, other side. Holding those poses longer than you normally would allows everything to release. You'll feel some different attention to the muscle, to the tendons, to the ligaments as they relax into the pose, deeper into the stretch. Also raise your arm above you for this one. And now we call it dancer pose. Yes. Get a little bit more ab and balance work if you don't hold on to something, but it's also totally valid to use as support. And release. Woo. Grab that strap for the next one. I'm also going to use a support. So we're going to lasso that foot and stretch that hamstring straight up. We'll do more of these in a little minute, so don't worry. We'll do our regular leg sequence coming up here pretty soon. Just a little different feeling to this one. Standing. And the trick is going to be to get that balance point just right. Eventually, you should be able to get that leg straight up, high as can be. And release. Let's do the other leg. Stretch that straight. Oops, straight up. Hang on for a little minute. Get your balance. Feel my kneecap relaxing. The longer you hold this, kneecap starts relaxing, hamstring starts stretching, lengthening, and release. Woo, very nice. Grab those blocks. We've got forward fold, a gentle forward fold today because we're using the blocks. So we've got legs a little bit closer in together, and then just let the head fall using the blocks. Don't have to go down quite as far, just a nice release for the lower back and the hamstrings, keeping the legs as straight as possible. Woo. Level. Ooh, feels good. Woo. And looking forward, half flat back forward fold. Just hang out here for a second. This feels good too. Engaging the abs for balance. Three more breaths here. That back flat. And bend those knees and release. And we're down on the floor for the rest of the workout. Down on the back, let's do our bridge hold. Woo. Soles of the feet on the ground, arms outstretched. And lift those hips, and we're just gonna hold 10 breaths here. Activate those glutes. And release. Grab that strap again. It's time for our typical leg sequence. Bottom leg flat, flex that foot, grab that strap. Right, let's do right leg first today. Just pull that up straight as you can. Get that leg as close to your chest as you can. Some people will be able to bring it all the way back. And then we're going to take that down to the right. Stretching the inner thigh. Make sure you got both sit bones anchored onto the carpet or the mat, wherever you're at. Noticing the hip opening the longer you hold the pose. Relaxing all those little tiny connection points. And grab that strap with the left hand and bring that right foot over and across for a nice gentle twist. Making sure to keep that left foot straight, flexing that foot nice and strong. Gentle twist. And release, bend that knee, other leg. Strap on the left foot, right leg goes straight out. Flex that foot, and left leg straight up. A little bit longer holds today, a little bit deeper stretches. Two more breaths. And take that left leg out to the left, making sure both your sit bones are anchored to the floor. Relax, feel that hip area on the left relaxing the longer you hold the pose. And bring that left leg across to the right. Nice gentle twist to the right. The bottom leg straight and flexed. And bend that knee and relax. Drop the strap. We're going to come over to the wall for a final pose. Legs up the wall, another hamstring stretch. Nice, relaxed and gentle. So kind of scoot up to the wall, get your booty close to the wall, and then slide your legs up. So beneficial to get the blood flowing the opposite direction. Let's just outstretch our arms, close our eyes for 10 breaths. Woo. And set your intention for the week. Let's wiggle those fingers and toes. Open the eyes back up. Ooh, slide those feet down. Oh, and come back up slowly into a seated position. Ooh, excellent, excellent work. So the more that you do the yoga poses, the deeper you can get into the stretches, the more benefit for you. But no matter what stage you're at, no matter what level that you do the positions at, it is all valuable. Maintaining flexibility and mobility as we are doing a lot with our bodies, requiring so much of our bodies. We need to take the time every day and replenish and work on that mobility and that flexibility. It will get better. It may not be like a professional yogi with our legs behind our heads or whatever, or doing headstands all over the place, but it will bring us to a point where we can function more efficiently in a more flexible way. Excellent job, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic Monday, and I will see you tomorrow night at Tuesday Night Red. Bye.